Good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel, Passionate Book Reader. Please subscribe to my channel and press the like button. In the continuation of the book reading, we move ahead with the 30 days Change Your Habits, Change Your Life. A couple of simple steps every day to create the life you want. Chapter 4 Choices and Decisions. Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Maybe you have heard that your life is the result of decision you made. How do you feel about that? Is this true for you? It's important that from now on you are aware of the power you have over your life by making decisions. Every decision, every choice has an important influence on your life. In fact, your life is a direct result of the choices and decisions you made in the past, and every choice carries a consequence. Start making better choices. Remember that you choose your thoughts and even your feelings. The most important thing is to make decision. Whether the decision is right or wrong is secondary. You will soon receive feedback that will help you to progress. Once you have made a decision, go with it and take the consequences. If it was wrong, learn from it and forgive yourself, knowing that at that point in time and with the knowledge you had, it was the best and the right decision to take. Your attitude plus your decision is equal to your life. Viktor Frankl was a Jewish psychologist imprisoned in Germany's concentration camps during the Second World War. He lost his entire family except his sister. Under these terrible circumstances, he became aware of what he named the ultimate human freedom, which not even the Nazi prison wards could take away from him. They could control his external circumstances, but in the last instant, it was him who chose how these circumstances were going to affect him. He found out that between stimulus and response, there was a small space and time in which he had the freedom to choose his response. This means that even if you may not be able to control the circumstances that life presents to you, you can always choose your response. In fact, those circumstances, and by doing so, have a huge impact on your life. In other words, what hurts us is not what happens to us, but our response to what happens to us. The most important thing is how we respond to what happens to us in our lives, and that is a choice. Do you want to be healthier? Make better choices about food and exercise. Do you want to be more successful? Make better decisions about who you surround yourself with. What you read and what you watch. There are no excuses. Forgive me if I make the assumption that your life situation is not worse than the Viktor Frankl, where he made this discovery. For me, being a Jew in a German concentration camp in World War II is as bad as it gets. Ask yourself, what decision could you make today to start change? Will you choose to be more flexible, more positive, healthier, and happier? Start your questions and take down the answers as you practice the thoughts yourself. Choose your thoughts. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. You are today where your thoughts have brought you. You will be tomorrow where your thoughts take you. James Allen. If you want to improve your life, the first thing you have to do is improve your thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality, so you better have them under control. By controlling your thoughts, ultimately you control your life and your destiny. So observe your thoughts every now and then. Peace Pilgrim quote, if you realized how powerful your thoughts are, you would never think a negative thought. Say it all. Don't get stuck in negative thoughts. Replace them with positive thoughts such as, everything is going to be alright every single time they come up. Think positive. A positively thinking person is not a dreamer who thinks there are no problems in life. Instead, he or she recognizes that problems are opportunities to grow and knows that they only have the meaning that they are given. Positive thinking is to see reality as it is, accept it, and make the best of it. Don't let your thoughts dominate you. Instead, dominate your thoughts and control their quality. Train your mind to concentrate only on positive, creative, and inspiring thoughts. If you train your mind like this for a while, you will see that the circumstance of your life change too. You are the creator of your thoughts, but you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are energy, and the energy follows the thought. Thoughts create emotion, which create behavior, which create actions, and those actions have consequence in your daily life. Thought leads to emotion, leads to behavior, to action. Your thoughts depend on your beliefs about life. If you don't like what you are receiving, then have a look at what you are sending. Everything that is in your life has been created by your thoughts, expectations, and belief. So analyze them. If you change your belief, you will get new results. Practice a thought often enough so that it becomes a belief, and your behavior and action will follow its lead. For instance, if you constantly worry about not having enough money, you will create behaviors based on fear. You will play smaller, you will try to hang onto the money you have versus playing to win. Try to have no negative thoughts for 48 hours. Block them from the first moment and substitute them with positive thoughts of love, peace, and compassion. Even if it seems difficult at the beginning, hang in there. It gets easier. Then try this for 5 days and finally a week. What has changed in your life since then you started thinking positively? Just make a note of it, ma'am. What do you believe? Chapter 6. These things are my last words to you. Be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. William James. The outer conditions of a person's life will always be found to reflect their inner beliefs. James Allen. What do you believe? This is extremely important because ultimately your beliefs create your reality. You create what you believe, and your world is only your interpretation of the reality. In other words, we don't see the world how it is, but how we were conditioned to see it. Our perception is only an approximation of reality. Our maps of reality determine the way we act more than reality itself. Each one of us sees the world through the lenses of their own beliefs. Does this sound like hocus pocus to you? It did to me too, until I studied 2 semesters of psychology at my high school and learned about the placebo effect, the Pygmalion effect, and self-fulfilling prophecies. Studies on these subjects out there show how powerful our thoughts and beliefs really are. But what is a belief? It is the conscious and unconscious information that we accept as true. Robert Dills defines beliefs as judgments and assessment about ourselves, others, and the world around us. A belief is a habitual thought pattern. Once a person believes something is true, whether it's true or not, he or she acts as if it were, collecting facts to prove the belief even if it's false. Beliefs are like a self-fulfilling prophecy. They work like this. Your beliefs influence your emotion influence your action, and your actions influence your results. Depending on your belief system, you live your life one way or other. I want you to realize that life doesn't just happen to you. It's a reflection of your beliefs, thoughts, and expectation. If you want to change your life, you have to first change your pattern of thinking. Even if beliefs comes from early childhood programming, for most of us, we are able to change them. Nobody can impose your beliefs on you. It's always you who in the last instance can permit a belief to be true for you or not. Believing in yourself is an attitude, it's a choice. Remember what Henry Ford said. If you think that you won't make it, if you think that it's impossible, then you will not achieve it even if your effort is huge. For many decades, it was thought impossible that man could run a mile under the 4 minutes. There were even scientific papers and studies on the subject. These studies could all be shredded on May 6, 1954, when Roger Bannister proved everybody wrong at a race in Oxford. From then on, over 1,000 people have done it. I highly recommend that you let go of limiting beliefs such as one can't be totally happy as there is always something that goes wrong. Life is tough. Showing emotions is for weak people. Opportunity only knock once. I'm helpless and have no control over my life. I don't deserve it. Nobody loves me. I can't. It's impossible. And pick up some empowering beliefs such as I create my destiny. Nobody can hurt me if I don't allow it. Life is great. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is going to be alright. I can do it. Ask yourself the following question. What do I believe to be true about myself? What are my beliefs concerning money? What are my beliefs concerning my relationship? What are my beliefs about my body? To change your belief, follow this exercise and say to yourself, this is only my belief about reality. That doesn't mean that it is reality. Although I believe this, it's not necessarily true. Create emotions which are opposite to the belief. Imagine the opposite. Be aware that the belief is only an idea that you have about reality and not reality itself. For just 10 minutes a day, ignore what seemed to be real and act as if your wish has come true. See yourself spending money, being healthy, more successful, etc. etc. So, friends, we take a pause over here and we'll continue in our next video. Thanks till then and take care. Thank you.